Good afternoon, everyone. I wanted to jump on this afternoon and talk a little bit about grounding techniques to help manage our stress and our anxiety. And actually, when we talk about grounding, it's about really getting back into our bodies and getting back in tune with our bodies. So the first thing I wanted to talk about today is if we can think about our breath and really watching our breathing and our breath and simply being aware of it. So what you can do with a very simple breathing exercise is to breathe into the count of 4, hold it for a couple of seconds, and then breathe out to the count of 5. And the idea here is to really do some sort of deep belly breathing, the belly breath as it's called, rather than the sort of shallow breathing, from our chest. And when you do that breathing, so into the count of 4, holding the breath for 2 or 3 seconds, then breathing out to the count of 5, just sort of focus on the sensation, in your whole body, in your lungs, and really your lungs filling up and emptying out. The second grounding technique is actually moving our bodies, moving our body. And quite often, when we're in that state of stress and anxiety, we can sort of really get into that real stuck and freeze and frozen response. And things that we can do is really to get up out of our seats, off the sofa, really to stand up straight and to feel how tall we are. Maybe stretching out our arms and sort of taking up that real like power pose, like that sort of Wonder Woman sort of Beyonce power pose, and really shifts the energy in our body. And then you can really focus on being strong and powerful and resilient, just focusing on your change in posture and really opening up your body. And another option is to think about moving about rhythmically, maybe sort of shaking off our feelings, our emotions, maybe dancing around the room. That's if no one's watching, or you can do if someone's watching. And laughing out loud as well as we move our bodies, and it kind of can really release pent-up energy. And the third thing is about things that you can hear, smell, touch, and taste. So first of all, what you see, just pausing for a moment and thinking about and focusing about what you can see around you. Where are you? What can you see? Maybe focus on colour, or maybe focus on objects, those different things around you. And then thinking about what you can hear. So again, stopping, thinking about what noises you can hear, whether they're far away or very close to you, tuning in to those sounds around you. And actually, can you hear your own breathing as well? So this third one is about smell. So find something soothing that you can smell. It could be a piece of fruit, it could be some soap or some perfume, and really focusing your attention on that smell and describing in words, what that smells like to yourself. Touch is really important as well. So real good grounding techniques to sort of bring you back to the present. So maybe touching something that feels really soft to the touch. It could be about exploring different objects and their texture. There's also another technique which is often called the havering technique, which is touch, which sometimes just to decrease that anxiety and bring yourself back to the present is really just to sort of hug your arms and to stroke both your arms up and down, just to bring you back into the present as well. You can also do, maybe when you're out and about, in nature, taking your daily walk, is just focusing in your feet and what's kind of beneath you, just to ground yourself, really kind of into the earth, but a bit like sort of the trunk of the tree and its roots in the ground. And the final one is taste. So maybe taking a moment to enjoy something you like to eat, you like to drink, and really focus and savouring on that taste, that flavour and that texture, and maybe how it reminds you of positive things or positive memories as well. So grounding techniques today, thinking about our breath, moving our bodies, and also grounding ourselves by looking around and thinking about things, and things that we can see, we can hear, we can touch, we can smell, we can taste. So I'm going to pop some images up with this video today about kind of grounding as well, and thinking about our breath and just being rather than doing. Speak to you soon.